Good morning, sir.
This meeting is being recorded.
Sorry, I got into some other issues.
No problem.
Okay, we completed with the, we did complete with the lot control. There is something pending that I have to discuss with all of you. So yesterday, when we are creating the item, we selected lot attributes, right? And that time, where is that? I'm taking a screenshot. That time I have taken a screenshot. Okay. So if you could remember the default lot status. Okay. So at the item level. So what is this? What is this status? Okay, I'll explain you this. So from the setup and maintenance, and manufacturing and supply chain, here there is a configuration called material status under the inventory. So predefined statuses are there here. The predefined statuses are here active. Okay, so if I select this record and if I click on view about this record, you can see it's a seeded data. Correct?
Yes.
So seeded data means which comes with the application. So this is the status which is provided by Oracle. And this status we can assign to a sub-inventory. This active status we can assign to a sub-inventory. We can assign to a lot number, and we can assign to a locator number, lot number, and serial number. So if any sub-inventory is inactive, if any locator is inactive, or lot or serial number is inactive, for all those active items, all these transactions are allowed. All these transactions. Miscellaneous receipt, miscellaneous issue, and you see here purchase order receipt, sub-inventory transfer. If any sub-inventory or locator or lot or serial, if they're in active status, all these transactions are allowed. All these transactions are allowed. So whatever the lot numbers that we generated yesterday, we generated few lot numbers, right? So where we can see those lot numbers, we generated how many lots yesterday, team?
2 lots.
We have generated how many lots?
2 lots.
2
lots.
We generated 2 lots. Those 2 lots we can see from the supply chain execution. If you go to inventory management, and if you go to the task list, there is a separate page called manage lots. If you go to manage lots, select the org, select the organization and enter the item. So for this item, whatever the lots that we generated, you can see from here. If I click on the search,
So you have written H.
sorry, it's K only. I've written H. No, not the lot number. I'm not searching with the lot number. I'm searching with the item. Lot number I generated with the H only.
Yes.
So the org is same org or it's same org only, but item
Can you check in Delhi? I don't.
active status. I think I've not performed under Delhi, I believe.
I think you did not submit yesterday because the system is slow, Krishna. You did everything, but then you did not submit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, correct. Okay, that's right. Yes, I think the transaction is not captured, it seems to be. We tried to perform miscellaneous receipt, and after I click on the submit button,
Yeah,
because of the application slowness, I cancelled it.
you want to use
That
mine?
means transaction has not processed.
If you want, you can use mine.
Okay. It's the same organization or a different org?
Same.
Raju, same org or different org?
Yeah, same. Item is RXRM.
Okay, same organization.
Yes, same organization.
Okay.
RXRM. Search for RXRM. No, 49. RXRM
Okay.
2007.
Okay.
No, 2007. 2007.
So here you see the material status. So for this lot number, this material status got assigned from which setup? From the item level. So this number, this lot number, we are generating from the item level only, right? This lot number pattern.
Yes.
There itself, if you remember yesterday, lot split, lot divisible, lot merge. Below to that, the default lot status here. Whatever the default lot status that you assign here, that default lot status get assigned to the new lot number that you are going to generate. Okay. And what is meant by this material status? If any lot is in this material status, which transactions are allowed, you can see from here. So right now we are using QA review, right? Suppose if I select QA review, so which transaction is not allowed here for this lot?
Sub-inventory.
Sub-inventory transfer is not allowed. Except sub-inventory transfer, all these transactions are allowed. That means with this status, what we are doing, we are controlling the transactions. Which transactions are allowed? Which transactions are allowed for this lot number? Okay. And this particular status, this particular material status, we can assign to, like similarly how we assign to a lot number, we can assign to a sub-inventory, we can assign to a locator, or we can assign to a serial number also. Now for this lot number, if you try to perform sub-inventory transfer, under sub-inventory transfer screen, this lot number won't display. If you want, you can try that, Raju. Go to sub-inventory transfer screen, and you won't see this lot number because it's not allowed for the transaction. It's not allowed for the transaction.
Okay, I will try today.
And similarly, you can also configure another status called inactive. It's not there, I think. Inactive, or maybe okay, I'm creating a status called inactive. And I want this inactive status to be used for all this. I want to use it for all this. And if any sub-inventory or locator or lot or serial is in inactive, I would like to disallow all the transactions. I would like to disallow all the transactions. Or maybe I will only allow miscellaneous issue. Why I'm allowing miscellaneous issue? Because if I wanted to remove the stock, I can remove by using miscellaneous issue. So it's because it's asking to enable these three checkboxes also. I can explain you these three checkboxes. I don't know how many of you are able to understand this. Allow reservations is nothing but, do you want to allow reservations, the stock reservations or not? And ATP is nothing but available to promise. This is useful to calculate scheduled ship date in the sales order. Because if this checkbox, if you enable, application is going to consider that stock to calculate the scheduled ship date for the sales order. And nettable is nothing but it belongs to the planning. The planning model is going to consider this stock for the demand and supply planning. Okay. It is asking to enable those 3 checkboxes. It's fine. So I just saved it. I enabled it and I saved it. So this status I can use for a sub inventory or a lot or locator to any of this. And you can also define a status called just damaged. I'm creating something called just damaged. Okay. And I want this status to be used only for the lot number. And if any lot is in damaged status, I want the sales order transactions to be stopped. The sales I would like to stop. So sales related transactions, I move it to this side, sales related. And also I'll move purchase related also. Okay. Only 2 transactions I'm disallowing. Click on save.
So these are for particular organization or across all organizations, Krishna? Did you select?
This is not org level setup. This is not org level setup. Okay. So this is application level configuration. Application level configuration. Application level means topmost level. It's not specific to any org or it's not specific to any BU or any ledger. Whatever the status that you are creating, the statuses you can assign under the lots which you created for any organization. Or you can assign the status for the sub-inventories created under any organization. Application level controlled, site level controlled, site level. Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
Huh?
sir, in damaged, why we have disallowed purchase order receipt?
Just an example, sir. It's up to your wish.
Okay,
Just
fine.
as an
Because
example,
sales order is clear.
if
Sales order is clear.
if any lot, if you want to suppose for manufacturing also, damaged lot you don't want to use for manufacturing. So manufacturing transaction, this is.
Okay, sir. You have taken just for an example.
For an
Fine.
example.
Fine. Sir.
Okay. So here 2 things you should understood. What is the default lot status? What is meant by default lot status? Default lot status something.
Whatever status you get when item is created.
When new lot number got created.
Yeah, when new item, lot item created.
Got created. Okay. So you can also create a status called new here. You can create a status called new here. And the status you can use for lot number. And then disallow everything. Disallow everything. Okay. So this new status you can use as the default status. Okay. That means for any new lot number that you are creating, that new lot number is going to assign which status? New status. Suppose let us take I generated lot number called 1, 2, 3, 4 and lot number called something. And for this lot numbers, which status the system is going to assign? New status. Okay. Since these lot numbers are in new status, as per this configuration, can we perform any transactions?
No.
No, we cannot perform any transactions because we disallowed everything. Okay. Later our quality team is going to verify the quality of this product, or maybe later after some time, maybe this lot number, it requires some cooling period. After cooling period only we can consume. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 days And then later we can change the status from new to active. Later. Which status? Active status. Suppose if this lot number changes to active status, that means as per this active status, all the transactions are allowed. So where we can change the status? We can change the status from here. If you click on the edit button, you can change the status from here and save it. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
So this
Yes, sir.
business is going to do it. Not we, the business is going to do this. They generate the lot numbers, and according to the life cycle of the lot, they will change the status to that particular life cycle phase. Suppose in the QA review, you found that it's damaged. So we can change it to the damaged status or inactive. I just create a damaged status, right? That's it. Good.
Yeah.
Clear what is meant by material status, also clear, right?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now let's discuss the serial number part. So for serial numbers also, we can ordination structure. I'm navigating to the inventory ordination. So here, okay, let me explain you this also. Uniqueness, this is important. Okay. If you select uniqueness across the item, lot number won't be duplicated. You cannot create a duplicate lot number. Always lot number is unique across the items. And we selected lot number pattern at the item level. That's why we entered lot number pattern at the item level. And coming to the serial, what we'll do is, coming to the serial, we'll enter here itself. We'll enter the org level. Okay. So 49 yes, HYD, and the starting number is 1. Starting number is 1. That means under this ordination, all the items are going to follow, all items are going to follow this serial number pattern. Suppose if you select at item level and if you enter at item level, that pattern is specific to that item only. But if you enter here, its pattern is applicable for all the items. So here, what about uniqueness? Uniqueness, I am selecting uniqueness across the ordinations. That means my serial number should not be duplicated across the ordinations. What about other options, sir? Uniqueness within the ordination. Nothing but application is going to make sure within the org, serial number should not be duplicated. Within inventory item and within inventory and model item. Inventory item is nothing but normal item only. What is meant by model item? Model item is nothing but configurable item. Suppose if you take laptop, the laptop configuration customer can select. For the laptop i3 processor or i5 processor or 1 TB hard disk or 15-inch screen or 17-inch screen, the customer is having the option to select the configuration. So such kind of items are called as model items. Such kind of items are called as model items. So you want to maintain uniqueness across inventory items and model items. Okay. I'm selecting uniqueness across the ordinations, and generation, I'm selecting org level this time because I covered item level for the lot. Okay. And the user defined is nothing but you can enter the serial number, whatever you want at the serial number generation level itself. When you are performing a transaction and you want to generate a serial number for that item, you can generate, you can enter whatever serial number you want. It won't follow any pattern as such that you entered here. So which one you want me to explain? Org level is okay, or you want me to explain user defined level?
Org level.
Okay, I'm going with the org level. Okay. So what is the first serial number? 49.
Yes.
HOID 1. Okay. Now save and close. Now let's all of our items as of now, whatever the items that we created, any serial number item is there? No. No. As of now, we have not created any serial number item. We'll create that now. Product management, product information management. And click on create item. And enter the org. Active and production and unit of measure. We created already something called each one, and I'm using for every item under the specifications. Under the inventory itself. So if you enable this, it will become lot item, right? So if you scroll down here, if you enable any of this option, that will become serial item. Okay. Sir, can it be possible to enable both and lot, both lot and serial for same item? Yes, it is possible. For the same item, you can enable lot and you can enable serial also. Okay. Let's come to the serial. The last 4 options. So first option is nothing but no serial is nothing but this item is not a serial controlled. Then predefined serial number. The predefined serial number is nothing but before the transaction, we generate serial number. And that generated serial numbers we'll use. So before the transaction, nothing but I'm going to generate serial numbers now itself. And later I'm going to use that serial numbers for the transactions. That's predefined. And next 3 options are dynamic only. Next 3 options. So this option is nothing but this option. We will generate serial numbers dynamically when we are receiving any stock to our inventory. Okay, it's a self-explanatory, right? It's a self-explanatory, right? Dynamic entry at dynamic entry at inventory reset.
Inventory reset.
It's a self-explanatory. Okay. And next, what is the next last option? Entry at inventory pick. Entry at inventory pick. What is meant by picking? Picking is nothing but stock picking. So before you are shipping to the customer or before you are consuming, first what you do is we pick the stock. If you want, you can these kind of terminologies. You can also Google it if you want. Inventory pick. Basically, it's a stock pick. Okay. And what are the inventory pickers? You can also see the images. I think I have explained you already. So what they are doing, actually, they are picking the stock. You know what is meant by inventory pick. So when they are picking the stock itself, they're gonna generate the serial numbers for the item quantity. Okay. And the third option is at the time of sales order, shipping, at the time of sales order shipping. At the time of shipping time, we generate the serial numbers.